beautiful. The snow has stopped, although there's snow everywhere. And we can finally see some mountains, still covering some of them, but we are headed to the, what gorge?
Royal Gorge.
The Royal Gorge, and I heard it's beautiful, so we're pretty excited.
Eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true.
Okay, I can't even see myself. You guys, we have made it to the gorge. I have sunglasses on because snow is bright and my eyes are sensitive, but it is so beautiful, so I'm gonna show it to you. There's a gondola ride and we're gonna go over the bridge and it's gonna be awesome. Pretty far drop down there. Wow. Beautiful. All right, guys, we made it on the bridge. Lots of snow on the bridge. Pretty sheer drop down. Pretty neat. So we have been trying to take as many pictures on this bridge as we can, trying to think of different creative things, but pretty much we only got a jumping picture. That's the coolest one we got so far. Okay guys, so we're on our way back from the gorge and we've got a story for you. So we're riding the gondola, well before we're in line and stuff, and there's this guy, there's a bunch of like teenagers, probably like 15, 16, yeah. And this one guy starts talking about like James Bond, and his friend goes, I don't know anything about James Bond, but you know, Pokemon, da da da, it starts going off on Pokemon, all this stuff, and I'm like, oh my goodness, I didn't know that was still a thing. Like, I did Pokemon in elementary school because my brother played it. But anyways, so we get on the gondola and that guy sits right next to me and he is like sniffing and like snotting, like blowing his nose on like his hand, and I'm just like scooting over towards the window, like oh my gosh, like trying my hardest not to laugh too. But yeah, it was pretty funny. Anyways, it was gorgeous. The weather finally cleared up, so I finally got to see the Colorado mountains, which are beautiful. Honestly, breathtaking. So we're on our way back now. You guys, Look at all these deer. And he's gonna come feed them. Harold would be freaking out, you guys. Oh my gosh. Oh, he's like, what is she talking about? Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. Babies. What? This is amazing. This is amazing. Oh my gosh. You guys, I'm at the airport. I haven't been the greatest at ending vlogs on my trip here, but I figured I should let you know about some things. So last night, if you guys follow everything on the USX Facebook page, then you kind of already know, but last night I got a call from Harold. They were supposed to be climbing the North Col, so higher up on their climb and going up to Camp 1, but instead I got a call from him letting me know that it was snowing and that there was bad weather, and so that means there's a higher chance of avalanches and frostbite, and so they were being cautious and decided not to climb and instead to go climb all the way back down to Everest Base Camp. So I felt okay about that. I wasn't worried or anything because they were being cautious. But I did have to let our publicist know, and I had to let Tommy know, the base camp manager who was at base camp, so that he could get ready for the team coming down to meet him. And so I was letting him know that, and at the same time I went to go tell him, I received an email from Tommy letting me know that there is a snowstorm at Everest Base Camp, and just some more details. And that's when I really started to freak out a little bit, because I thought it was like bad where Harold was at, but then hearing also that it was bad where Tommy was at, where Harold was headed, it scared me because the journey was a pretty far journey. I think it was like 8 hours or something at least, and they were gonna have to hike, you know, through the night, and in low visibility so they could easily like roll their ankle or something. And so, yep, that was, I think, my first real breakdown about everything. You know, I've gotten, you know, sad and like missing him, but this time I was like scared for him, and it just made the climb more real, like the safety side of, like the dangerous part of things, made that more real. Because missing him is one thing, but when he's in a dangerous situation, that's just something else, you know? So anyways, I didn't vlog it because I was having a really hard time, you guys. I was like shaking and stuff. Luckily Hannah was so great, and she was, you know, like calming me down and just being there for me and stuff. I was definitely praying about it. And so I really didn't sleep at all. I kind of woke up every like 30 minutes to an hour checking my phone to hear if there was any updates, if they made it back to base camp. And then around like 4:50 I heard back that they did make it, and everyone was safe. So I felt so much better, and like all that like pressure was like relieved, and like my nerves were calm, and everything. So yeah, that's what happened last night. And then I've been in the airport all day long. Hannah had to fly back. Her grandfather passed away, so she had to leave. So she had a flight this morning, and so I was gonna go into Denver and kind of explore around, but the weather was kind of bad, and so I kind of was like, I'll just hang out at the airport, like whatever. So I've kind of just been chilling and honestly just not even wanting to vlog because I've just been at the airport. Nothing exciting, honestly. I've been walking from chair to getting food to like a new chair, like looking for outlets to charge my stuff. But anyways, I figured I would pull out the camera now because I was, you know, just looking through pictures of Harold and I, because, you know, that helps. And it just like, it just made me like, I mean, I started crying because I really just miss him a lot. But it's like this combination of like how like lucky and grateful I feel, and just like I don't know, it's just like such a God thing that you know, I found Harold and that he's my husband. And I just think like, golly, there's literally nobody else. Like I truly believe that God made Harold and I for each other, and that just makes me like so thankful to God. But then at the same time, it's like, oh my gosh, like the person that I love with every ounce of my being is, you know, away, and it's hard, and I miss him. So I get conflicted of like, oh, looking back on stuff, like thinking about our old memories and looking back on pictures is like, makes me happy because I'm like reliving them, but it also makes me sad because I'm like, oh, well, he's not here. So sometimes like it's easier for me almost like not to think about him, or just like, I mean, I do think about him, but not like extensively to think about it, and kind of just think about like my own adventures, and like that's why I planned all this stuff, you know, obviously. But yeah, so I thought I'd let you guys know, just because, you know, last night was my real like first like breakdown about it, and I'm just missing him a lot. So right now, you know, I know it'll be closer by the time you watch this, but right now I've got about a month and a week before he comes home. So I'm trying to still stay positive about everything, and I'm trying to look at it as, you know, a good amount of time has left already and passed through, but at the same time we still got a ways to go. So anyways, just thought I'd catch up and let you know what's going on. Do you see me? Spotted. Whoa, coming at me. Seeing the giraffes was incredible, but now we're looking at the lions. Some are sleeping, but one of them's awake. It's so cool. That Butte's awake right now. I got this sleeping one, and up here sleeping.